child abuse survivor. My story. My name is not important, but you can call me Maya. I was really young when my abuse had started. The age I am right now is not important, but I'll tell you anyway. I've been 21 for a few short months. The person who abused me should have loved and protected me as it had been his job as a male family member. My abuse will start in the order that it happened: verbal, emotional, physical, sexual, intelligence. Verbal. His first act as my birth father was dying was verbal abuse. He would call me names that hurt any child who was losing a parent. Those kept on coming until my birth father died, when I was almost 7. It was summer. It continued until my 10th birthday. Definition: verbal abuse refers to regular and consistent belittling, name-calling, labeling, or ridicule of a person, but it may also include spoken threats. It is one of the most difficult forms of abuse to prove because it does not leave physical scars or other evidence, but it is nonetheless hurtful. Verbal abuse may occur in schools or workplaces as well as families. Emotional. One thing he had started at the same time as the verbal abuse was emotional. He started it as my birth father lay dying. He blamed me for what happened at his job and what was happening to his father-in-law. Definition: emotional. Abuse covers vast behaviors that hurt or injure others even though no physical contact may be involved. In fact, emotional abuse is stronger predictor than physical abuse. The likelihood of suicide attempts in later life. One form of emotional abuse involves the destruction of someone's pet or valuable possession in order to cause pain. Another abusive behavior is emotional blackmail, such as threatening to commit suicide unless the other person does what is wanted. Other behaviors in this category include the silent treatment, shaming, humiliating someone in front of others, or punishing them for receiving an award or honor. Physical. His next step was physical abuse. He felt he would get away with it because no one noticed little old me, who got left behind. He first hit me with his belt after fighting with my eldest sister. He hit me on my back. It was like that until my 7th birthday. Definition: physical abuse refers to the striking or beating another person with the hands or object, but many include assault with a knife, gun, or other weapons. Physical abuse also includes such behaviors as locking someone in the closet or other small space, depriving someone of sleep, burning, gagging, or tying them up, etc. Physical abuse of the infants may include shaking of them, dropping them on the floor, or throwing them against the wall or other hard object. Sexual. It was the day of my birthday. I was in my bedroom making the bed. He walked in drunk. He smacks me across the face, which sends me to the floor. He rips my clothes from me. I was in so much pain. Definitions: sexual abuse refers to the inappropriate sexual contact between a child or an adult and someone who has some kind of family or professional authority over them. Sexual contact between a child and biological relative is known as incest, although some therapists extend the term to cover sexual contact between child and any trusted caregiver, including relatives by marriage. Girls are more likely than boys to be abused sexually. According to conservative estimates, 38 of girls and 16% of boys are sexually abused before their 18th birthday. Intelligence or spiritual abuse. The last act he did was intelligence or spiritual. He hated the fact I could see through him. Intelligent I was and am a bit brighter than most people give me credit for. Definition. Intelligence, spiritual abuse refers to such behavior as punishing someone for having a different intelligent interest or religious beliefs from others in the family, preventing them from attending worship services, ridiculing their opinions, and the likes. Now that I'm older, I still suffer from the abuse, but I'm not so scared of the world. I have friends and people I love. I'm not a survivor by chance, but by choice. I'm stronger by what happened to me. I don't just jump completely into things. Wiser. Stronger. My story. The voice you hear was mine. The popping noise you hear a few times was chewing gum.